Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Steffan, and today we explore one of the most compelling chapters in modern tennis. Coco Gauff revealing what truly happens when the enormous weight of Grand Slam pressure finally lifts. For years, Gauff has been in the global spotlight, carrying the expectations of millions, facing comparisons, and competing against some of the fiercest players in the world while still so young. But with her breakthrough Grand Slam victory, she has reached a stage where that pressure is no longer a burden but a release, a lesson, and a powerful motivation for the next chapter of her career. Today, we take an in-depth look at her reflections, her emotional growth, and the remarkable story behind a young athlete learning to breathe freely while standing at the pinnacle of her sport. From her early days at Wimbledon, where she stunned the world by defeating Venus Williams at just 15, Coco Gauff has been under the microscope. Every swing, every serve, and every performance was scrutinized, analyzed, and compared to tennis legends past and present. For fans and pundits alike, she was the face of the future of American tennis, a symbol of hope, talent, and potential. But with such attention comes incredible pressure. Gauff herself has described the weight of expectation as both motivating and overwhelming, a force that can inspire greatness but also strain even the most resilient of athletes. Her recent reflections show us what happens when that weight is finally lifted: clarity, freedom, and the ability to reconnect with the joy of the game. Winning her first Grand Slam at the US Open marked a turning point. The victory was historic, celebrated globally, and cemented her place among the elite of women's tennis. Yet what many may not see is the emotional journey leading to that moment, and the inner liberation that followed. Coco describes the period after her triumph as one of mental clarity, where she could finally play without the constant reminder of, "When will she win?" hovering over her. The pressure, which once felt suffocating, transformed into confidence and composure. She no longer felt the need to prove herself with every match. Instead, she began playing with renewed purpose, energy, and joy. This shift is crucial, not only for her performance but for her personal growth and understanding of what it means to be a champion. The evolution of her mindset is evident in how she approaches tournaments today. Prior to her Grand Slam success, every loss felt magnified, every misstep dissected, and every expectation heavy. But now, Coco approaches each event with a different energy, an awareness that her worth is not solely defined by victories but also by her effort, discipline, and love for the sport. Her game has matured alongside her mental clarity. Her forehand and backhand have become sharper, her serve more consistent, and her court positioning more strategic. But perhaps most importantly, she has learned to navigate the psychological landscape of professional tennis with poise and resilience. Coco's reflections also highlight the importance of support systems in managing pressure. Family, coaches, and mentors have played a pivotal role in helping her balance fame, expectations, and personal growth. The guidance she received allowed her to stay grounded, build mental strength, and develop the confidence needed to thrive under global scrutiny. For young athletes everywhere, her story serves as a reminder that success is not only about talent but also about the emotional and psychological foundations that sustain performance at the highest level. As she embraces this new phase of her career, Coco speaks about enjoying tennis for what it is: a sport she loves, a challenge she relishes, and a platform where she can express herself fully. Freed from the crushing weight of expectation, she can now approach matches with creativity, focus, and joy. Her energy on court reflects this shift. She moves with confidence, makes decisions with clarity, and exhibits a resilience that inspires fans and fellow athletes alike. The impact of this mental liberation extends beyond her own performance. Coco Gauff has become a role model for young players and aspiring athletes worldwide. By openly discussing the pressures she faced and the relief she felt after her Grand Slam victory, she provides insight into the human side of professional sports. She demonstrates that even elite athletes face immense challenges, but that growth, self-awareness, and support can transform pressure into power. Looking ahead, the tennis world eagerly anticipates how Coco will channel this renewed freedom into future tournaments. With the weight lifted, she has the potential to play even more aggressively, take strategic risks, and pursue victories without fear. Fans, analysts, and commentators alike are watching closely, recognizing that this is the beginning of an exciting chapter in her career. The combination of her physical abilities, refined skills, and mental clarity positions her as a formidable contender in every event she enters. Coco's reflections also underscore a broader lesson for athletes across sports: the importance of perspective. Pressure can be both a motivator and a limitation, and understanding when and how to release it is critical to long-term success. Coco has shown that achieving a major milestone, like a Grand Slam victory, is not merely about the trophy, it's about the liberation, learning, and personal growth that accompany that achievement. This holistic view of success is what distinguishes great athletes from legends: the ability to evolve, reflect, and embrace the journey fully. As we continue to follow Coco Gauff's career, it is clear that her story is about more than wins and losses. It is about resilience, growth, and the power of embracing challenges while maintaining joy and passion for the game. Her journey after lifting the Grand Slam trophy offers valuable insight into the human side of elite sport, reminding us that even champions must navigate pressure, expectations, and self-discovery. In conclusion, Coco Gauff's revelations about the aftermath of her Grand Slam triumph offer a rare and inspiring glimpse into the life of a young champion learning to manage and release the weight of expectation. She demonstrates that success is not only about talent or physical skill, but also about mental fortitude, self-awareness, and the ability to find joy amidst pressure. As Coco continues to compete, evolve, and inspire, fans around the world are witnessing a remarkable journey of growth, freedom, and excellence in tennis. Thank you for joining us here at Trending Update USA. I'm Steffan. Stay tuned for continuing coverage of Coco Gauff and other leading athletes, and keep following the stories that go beyond the scoreboard to reveal the heart and mind of champions. Until next time, stay inspired, stay informed, and celebrate the power of perseverance and passion in sport.